Well, as you guys can see, we are joined by some special guests in the studio right here. And let's just say they are the buzz around the Big Sky Conference. That's right. Joining us on the show, we are blessed to have the Sac State football team here and representing the Hornets. I mean, these guys need no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to start off on the end over there. We have quarterback Jaden Rashada. What's up, Jaden?
What's up? How you doing?
Oh, brother, I am blessed and highly favored. Glad to have you here. Right next to him, representing the defense, we have Devin Wright.
What's up?
What's up, Devin?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Oh, brother, I can't complain, man. Super thrilled to be here. And to the right of me, the man with the master plan, the best dressed college football coach in all of the land, that rhymed too, and the only college football coach that can rock a cowboy hat and stone cold boots to go along with it. He is the face of this operation. The one and only head coach, Brennan Marion, is here.
Man, that was a great introduction. That's right.
Yeah, oh, and there you go, stingers out. But anyway, guys, let's just get straight into it. Now that camp is over and, there's just, about 5-6 days left until you kick things off for real, what is your just assessment and evaluation of your guys leading into next week?
Yeah, I feel like we have a very special group. The guys are right now just working on their confidence and their ability to not be, too high, too low, not emotional, just worried about execution and making sure that we can line up right, do the calls, and be very multiple and make sure that we put ourselves in positions to go win games. But just coming out every day and executing at a high level, I think that's our main focus right now. We've proven that we can be tough and play when it's hot outside and travel far away and get after each other and be physical and be violent, the tenets of our program. But right now, ultimately, what we're worried about is our execution and making sure that we can go out there and put on shows when it's our opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, I know a lot of people are looking forward to those shows at Hornet Stadium. I'm curious to ask you guys, because you guys are two of the 73 new players that have come onto this roster for this season. There's a lot of hype coming in to next Saturday with the Sac State football team. I'm curious to you two, since this is your first year here, how do you guys deal with the pressure and just the expectation that comes with wearing that Hornet uniform?
I just feel like you just want to block everything out and just look for your teammates, look for your coaches for some support and just block out all the noise, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. You got to block it out because I feel like 1 week the fans and everybody could be with you because you win, and then the next week you lose, they're not with you. So I just feel like you got to block all that out and just keep everything inner circle. That's how I like to deal with it, and just rely on my brother, rely on my coaches, take it one game at a time, and just block everything out.
I love that.
Yeah, I would say to just piggyback on what he said, we appreciate that, the support of the city and all that, but we're just focused on our family, and our coaches do a good job making us experience every single emotion. So we're going out there with full confidence, and that's the expectation for the season as well. So we're ready to, we've been through every single, emotion with each other and came together, and now we're prepared, and we just got to go clean some things up this week and go start our season.
I love how you reference the coaches in that, because obviously with any team, it's all about culture building. And Coach Marion, you've always been someone who said that you want your players to be themselves. You want to create a space where they can be themselves. Why is it so important to create a culture like that, especially when you have 73 new guys on the roster and you're getting everybody, you're building that camaraderie and chemistry with everyone?
Yeah, a lot of the times, just traveling around and being in college football for over 10 years now, you look at programs where a really good player comes in and then he just basically dies or deteriorates or not really a good player anymore, and he came in as a great player. And so for me, I just always, every program that I went to, it was about making sure every kid felt safe, they felt loved, they felt like they mattered. And so then they would start to grow and blossom, and not, if they didn't know the plays well enough, or they were too short, or they were too this or too whatever, in that process of elimination that coaches try to do to players, especially young players, it really kills their confidence and their energy. And so for us, what we try to do is, even though you might be deficient in an area, we try to let you know that it's okay that you'll grow in that area. We'll help you, become the best version of yourself. And I thought our coaches did a really good job of taking players from all types of different walks of life, all types of different programs, and helping them grow into the men that they, want to become and what they came to our program for. And so, is that challenging at times? Yes, it's definitely, somebody telling you the truth. But I think once our players feel like it comes from a place of love and seeing them, be their best selves, that they start to really grow and blossom. We don't just, cut players off and throw them away. We try to tell them the truth and then help them change to become the players that we know they can become.
So you give them that tough love, even if it's keeping it real with them. Now, I want to talk about the defense too, Devin, because while a lot of attention has been given to the innovator of the go-go offense and exactly what people can be excited for and seeing that, I was at the scrimmage last weekend, and I have to say the defense was absolutely smothering. With that, how do you embrace the challenge of upholding the standards that all of your defensive coaches have for you and also the expectation that Coach Marion has for you defensively?
By just taking it one day at a time and getting the small victories like we like to talk about, starting the day off, just having small wins, and just not necessarily letting pressure build up, because I don't feel like it's pressure because I'm doing what I love every day, you know what I'm saying? I go out every day and I practice hard because I love doing that. I get to do that. Like, it's a privilege. A lot of people forget oftentimes, like, it's a privilege to play football. So I don't never feel pressure like other people may feel pressure, because I'm doing what I love. Like, I'm here because I love playing football. And every day on defense, we just try to have that starting small, getting our small victories, and just being ourselves and scrapping it up and playing. That's what we like doing on defense, scrapping it up and playing and going as hard as we can and just clearing everything up as we go along. But for the majority of it, there's no pressure because we out there having fun.
I'm curious. Defensively, a lot of times you want to get into the, psychologically into the offensive players' heads. Do you guys talk any junk while you're out there?
Every day. And, you want to have that, you know what I'm saying, control violence. You want to have a mix of that because it lets you know, like, what type of team you have. We're very competitive on both sides of the ball, and I've been loved seeing that, and it's only got better as we going on for fall camp, so I can't wait to see, season we get to scrap it on against somebody else, and I can't wait to see my brothers, my teammates, go and put it on somebody else, because we do get after each other, and I think that's what makes us who we are.
I love that. Controlled violence. That's disciplined violence right there within the line. So, with that being said, Coach Marion, if you had to describe the brand of Sac State football as you've been implementing here and just what fans can look forward to or expect, what would you say about that? Even if there's maybe some misconceptions out there or just anything about how the brand of football that you feel that you guys can play.
Yeah, I always love when teams think that we're flash or we're, an internet team or whatever. People try to, we're not blind to the fact that people say the things that they say. But I think when you get out there and you see our old school brand of football, it'll be a team that can run the ball, throw the ball vertically down the field, and a defense that can stop the run and play great pass defense and get after the quarterback and affect the quarterback. So I think it'll be a brand of football that everybody will love, because it will be an old school throwback, violent, really get after you type team. It will not be finesse, cute. It will be something where you go, ooh. Like when we get out there and get going after people. So I'm excited just to stop all the talk and actually, get to walk it out and live the dream and get a chance to show the mission and show, what we were able to accomplish of bringing these guys here, their talents and abilities and, the purpose that they play with and our love for football and our love for our teammates. And then just show the city of Sacramento they have something to be proud about.
I love that. Now, Jaden, a lot of offensive players sometimes have celebrations or things that they do after scoring touchdowns or whatnot. Does this offensive team have any choreographed touchdown celebrations or anything? Or is it all business? Hand the ball back to the ref and then get to the sideline.
Yeah, probably a mixture of both, but probably we got to go with just hand the ball to the ref. But yeah, no, I think we're a pretty disciplined team, but, we like to have fun as well, so.
Are there some lighter times that you guys do have where you could just whether you guys roast one another or tease one another, or are there some light moments that you guys have, or bonding moments that you guys have with one another to kind of take the seriousness off of what's going on?
See, I think the thing is we have those moments too often, and we have to lock in and wait and let it be like, hey, guys, hey, we're going to have fun when we have fun, but right now we got to lock in because we got some important stuff we got to go. I think that's the thing with us as a team.
Well, they say the team that has fun together wins together, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just made that up. But hey, it could be something or not.
That's right.
All right. Well, with that being said, once again on the show, the Sac State Hornet football team, they kick off their season next Saturday at South Dakota State. And then they'll be back for the home opener September 13th. So definitely come out and support the Hornets. It will be live at Hornet Stadium.
That's right.
And they gonna put on a show, right, Coach Marion?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
By the way, too, I didn't say this. Shout out to Coach Marion. He actually just had a child. What was this, about 3 weeks ago or something like that?
Beverly. Mom did a great job. Ready to roll for football season. We got the earmuffs ready. She'll be ready for the game. She's ready to roll.
Shout out to Beverly. All right. Good deal. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on the show tonight. We really, really appreciate it. Y'all want to give us stingers up before we get out of here?
Stingers up.